Hi, everybody. We're starting our second week. We've got some good things going. Just a reminder, your Milankovitch activity is due at the end of the day today. I've gotten a number of those and just wanted to remind you of that. I hope everybody's well. And let's go ahead and get started and see what we have here. So when you open up Blackboard, you'll see something similar to last time. You'll see the video here that is going to be recorded and will stay there if you need to refresh your memory about certain things that we've got going on. And then once again, we've got the PowerPoint, and I have those now in PDF. I'm sorry I'm a little late getting that to you. It took me a while to learn how to save the notes as a PDF. So there it is. It's a little bit different this week compared to coming weeks. Because we were supposed to do this week, if you remember, you folks were supposed to report out on your concept maps. And of course, we can't do that now. So I've put that information in this PowerPoint, and it's a little different. So I want to talk to you about it for a little bit. There's a nice comic there. I like to do that. And this is just a little refresher up here. It talks a little bit about Chapter 20, and it gives you the assignments that you folks had, each one of you, and the sections that you had there, so you can see what those were, just to jog your memory a little bit. It's been a while. And so all of this material is down here further. So each of those 8 sections, you each in your groups had 2, are down here below. And each section starts with the section number and the page it starts on and the title, just to get you oriented. Those titles were back here on this table. Those section numbers, rather, were back there on that table. So as you go through it, you'll see the section number and then the information with the notes. And then you'll see another section number and more information with the notes. And it just keeps going that way. Sometimes there's notes and sometimes the information is just in the slide. A lot of the material you're going to be dealing with is responses in a 3 times CO2 world. And what that means is this is what the hypothetical circumstances would be if CO2 became 3 times what it was at the industrial age, which was about beginning of the industrial age, which is about 280 parts per million CO2. So that's basically the way this is set up. Each section has a title page like I just showed you, so you know what the section is. As we scroll down, you can see that there is something at the end that I do want to show you here. I'd like you to listen to this video by Hansen, James Hansen, 17 minutes long. I may have shown this to you earlier in the semester, but this is a great time for us to revisit that. So please watch that as well. And so we're going to be dealing with, as it says at the title, future climate change, okay? And so there's something else I'd like you to do as a little bit of homework, and it's simulating climate change futures. This is about future climate change, and so there's a nice activity here that I'll open up in a minute. This is due, as usual, in a week by midnight on Monday, April 6th. And so let's open that up. I just want to toddle through that a little bit with you. You're going to be going to a website, which is right here. You may have to copy and paste it in. I'm not really sure, but in any case, it does work. And you're going to be reviewing this En-ROADS control panel. That'll come up looking like a screenshot. It's going to look busy. You're going to need to study it for a while. There's going to be some illustrations with some text beneath the illustrations like it says here, and then beneath all of those illustrations with the text, there's going to be a lot of control sliders. So take a look at those, get a feel for what that is going to involve, and very, very important, watch this 19-minute introductory video. It will show you how to use all of that. And then you're going to go on and develop a scenario. And so you're going to use En-ROADS to develop your vision of limiting global warming to less than 2 degrees centigrade, 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit. And you're going to use that by moving those sliders back and forth, watching how certain graphics lines change to get to that goal. So that's your goal. And then after you finish that up, you're going to be doing this simple write-up. You'll just go ahead and insert your comments as you did with the Milankovitch activity in these sections here. Don't be brief, okay? Really think about this and look at the data that you have and the things you had to do to get to that point. That point is limiting global warming to less than 2 degrees centigrade, 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? So very, very important there. Now, let's take a look at Blackboard once again. And you'll notice that these weeks are going to start to disappear, these weeks past. And so you won't be able to see these weeks past just to kind of keep things clean. This week now we will show and you will be able to see that link. There it goes. And then we'll hide this one. So basically, you'll just be able to see the links that you need for this week. I think that'll be nice and handy and will help you out a little bit. So the earlier weeks will disappear and the current weeks will pop up. Now let's take a look at the syllabus. We've got a change coming. So here we are during the week of the 30th, and so we're still looking at future climate change. This is chapter 20 in your Rudiman text. But next week we're going to be starting on energy. If you remember, the title of the class was Earth, Climate, and Energy. And so at the beginning of the semester we looked at the Earth system, talked about how hurricanes are formed, what weather fronts are, the different kinds of rocks and minerals that apply to climate change issues. And now we're finishing up the climate change section of the course using that Rudiman text, talking about climate change, how scientists know climate is changing, the tools they use, tree rings, and so on. Now we're going to be moving into the energy piece, which is that other text that you have called that deals with alternative energy. And so this book, this part of the syllabus has all of these sections in it, all of these chapters. So just a little heads up about this change using this text on alternative energy by this fellow Gibalisco. So I don't think I have anything else. Once again, if you need to reach out to me, do that. Some of you already have. I got a call. That was very nice. Gotten some emails. That's very nice too. And so you've got my cell phone number, and it's also posted on the announcement section of Blackboard. So feel free to give me a call and take a look at the rest of this. And if you have any questions for me, let me know right away. Okay? Have a good week. Stay well. Stay healthy.